Here aboard the SV Mandalay, the pace of life is wonderful, but there's always a hint of excitement about what we'll find over the horizon. From 1953 until 1981, the VEMA, as the SV Mandalay was then known, had a very different mission, one that could hardly have been imagined when she was built back in 1923. VEMA was one of the most important oceanographic research vessels in the world. Owned by Columbia University's Lamont Doherty Observatory, VEMA was involved in historic research. She sailed over 1 million miles, collecting seawater and sediment cores, performing underwater photography, seismic studies, and mapping the ocean floor. And as one of the research scientists who sailed on her says, it was a time-consuming and difficult process.
And you put it on the wire that's overboard. You put it down in the water to whatever depth or depths at which you want to sample, and then take your sample and then move the ship to the next station, wherever that was. Miles or tens of yards away, and take your sample, either filter or transfer it directly into sampling bottles that would be stored to be brought back to Lamont, or I'd work on them in my lab, depending on what they were and what I was after.
Although VEMA's place in history is secure, it helped confirm the theory of continental drift. Dr. Biscay says it wasn't easy and at times dangerous.
This guy was, I forget how, he was on deck and had waves breaking on deck, and he got washed over.
No.
This is in winter at night, and not a happy situation, not a happy combination. So for the first thing you have to do is get the guy back aboard. Well, we tried as the waves were bobbing the ship up and down, tried getting him up, but couldn't. He was below the surface of the water compared to the deck of the ship, so we couldn't just haul him up by reaching down and grabbing him and hauling him up. Somebody who was an experienced swimmer went overboard with a rope that was put around the guy to haul him back on board.